Whaatalofa atu le mamalu o Samoa whaapeu sila o loo mai mo mai I le nei teimi. O le aso, o lea o le a whaatala no le mata upu lea o le performing arts. It's something similar to White Sunday, po le aso safu e tamiti, e māsani o na whaitau sanga uma. But now, we talk to the producers of a new show called Redemption All In. O le susunga ya Jace and Deejay Fong are here today to talk about their struggles and a story that we're all so familiar with. They're bringing now to life.
Malolele, talofa lava, kia ora everyone. My name is Jason Manumu'a. I am Tongan and born and bred here in Auckland, New Zealand. And my parents are from Tongatapu. I have attended Southeast Film and Television School way back in the early 2000s, and then went on and worked in the industry doing a lot of production, and then started doing some script writing, got into theatre, went back to drama school.
Talofa lava, malo lava, soifua mo malalangi ma. I'm Deejay Fong. Both my parents are Samoan. Dad comes from the villages of Whalefa, and mum comes from Wainganga in Samoa. I came from studying performing arts at Best Youth Academy when I was still around at the time. From there, I moved on to Pipa, did a 1-year course there, and then slowly went out and did my own thing. It's not an easy industry to crack, to be honest. It comes with a lot of sacrifices as well. It's not easy. You may think it's just a piece of cake, but it's not. It's honestly probably one of the hardest things you're gonna have to go through. But like Jace mentioned before, stuck to his guns. I was able to stuck to my guns as well, to still persevere and strive to finishing off the course in what I was doing, and to having this vision in my head to complete it. And but that was always a mindset. It's not easy to get in. It's very difficult, and if you're lucky, you're lucky. If you're not, then unlucky.
You know, these days now, we're starting to see more of our faces on TV, and I think that's encouraging more brown faces Pacifica to consider acting, consider going into production and those sort of things. And so the fact that we can tell our stories definitely, you know, we create our own capacity and influence to actually start making more of our own work and stuff like that. So if it's a passion of yours, if it's something that, you know, you love telling stories or you love acting, you know, you definitely gotta, you know, you owe it to yourself to give it a go, to try as many different things, especially like if you're young, try different things, because then you know what works for you. You know, for my fellow Tongans out there, ka pau ka mea o ke amanaki ke whai, ngau he TV, pe koe whao whaiwa, kai mea pehe. Whai pe, ai mea ke loto ki ai, koe hi koko e pehe ko ho mou. Neo pe, e whangata ia, e whami mahau, ke ngau fie, ko ngau mahi no e na toi mea ko ia, ka ngau tokon pe, ke te koe. Whai e mea ko ia, ko hi, e au ki he taimi, te ke au sia ngahi mea koe na o ke loto ki ai. Ko ia, ko whakaloto lahi at pe ka tek mo tolu, ke o mo manawahe, o mo sio lalo ke ngahi taleniti me ngamia te he. Whai pe mea ko ia, ia pe ono ola, ono taimi. Ko ia pe. Yeah, so we have a theatre show coming up, Redemption All In, and this is the brainchild really of Deejay. So that's coming up soon on May 31st through the June 2nd at Mangere Arts Center. Set in South Auckland, about a young man who obviously goes down the wrong path through life and has to learn the hard way. You know, he has to seek redemption to get back, you know, back to a place where he's right again, with people in his world, his family, and all that sort of stuff.
You're in the right place, brother. God is still working. God is still working. Why is it hard to keep moving?
Oh, it was back in 2017. I played a character named Tyson. It's directed by one of my other good mates, Suli Moore. He pretty much gave me this Tyson character, who was a real... This character is one of those characters you just want to fasi, like, I swear, man. O kakalia kako kamalia taisim kwa amio leanga. Like he's one of those guys who's honestly in his own world, doing his own things, following the wrong pathways. And for me, I wanted to bring that character back into a redemption because I didn't think there was a fitting ending to that character. So I kind of figured out, okay, so how am I gonna do this? And once I had that meeting with Jace prior to everything happening, I said to him, hey, I got a character based on previous production shows, but I want to bring it back into this show as a main. So I bring the Tyson character back with the bandana, with the black clothing that he wears. I wanted to bring that back because I wanted him to have a proper ending, a proper send-off, and a proper way to kind of, you know, walk into his own, right off into the sunset.
Hurry up! Give me your money! Don't look at me funny!
I wanted to show people, the audience, that us Islanders, we go through these things, but we do not talk about it. So it's hard and difficult for us to kind of like, oh, you know, this is something that you're going through on a daily basis, but it's so hard to reach out to our people, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, or even the communities. It's hard to reach out. So I guess my idea was to bring this story onto theater, because maybe we can get something from the audience like, oh man, I was going through it. It was hard for me to open up, but I'm glad someone's told my story for me on my behalf.
I think deep down underneath it all, it's, you know, DJ's called it redemption, because we're answering this question, you know, can someone redeem themselves if they've gone down a path, gone too far? Is there such a thing like, can you come back from that? You know, can you restore yourself? Can you come back to, you know, being, you know, safe again and together again with loved ones? Or...
I'm sorry, Mum. I'm sorry about everything. I'm so stupid. Hey, beat yourself up. You live, you learn. Yeah, well, I learned too late. Trust me.
If you haven't been out to a theatre show, I definitely encourage you to bring. It's a family-friendly show, so we've written it in a way so there's no swearing and none of that stuff that, you know, our Pacific people can get offended easily by. So it's a family-friendly show, and so I encourage you to bring, you know, even elders, grandma and grandpa, because yes, definitely, as DJ said, we're now in Orange, so our theatre is now fully open, and so, you know, more people can come and watch the show. But it's an entertainment, it's a night out, and yes, you're going to be moved, you will laugh, you will have tears. We can guarantee you that. That's what happened with our last season. And in season 2, we've just developed it a bit more based on season 1. Our show is on May the 31st, which is a Tuesday, and runs till Thursday. So it's only 3 shows. So that's June the 2nd. Tickets are available on Event Finder. Mangere Arts Center, put it into your calendars. We hope to see you there. We have merchandise that we are creating. We'll be selling food. So if the show won't bring you, hopefully the food will. Come and watch us, yeah.
Mga mia lava ko support o whaapea ngai sound mea ai sa maka so come along and bring your friends and family like Jace has mentioned, and we shall do the very best that we can to put on a perfect show, the best show we can for you for 2022.
O le nā Samoa, a little atalanoa with regards to everything about performing arts. They've shared with us how they want more and more films with brown faces here in our community. So the details are the show Redemption. It is this year in May, 3 days. Check out all of the details and you can find the tickets on Event Finder. That's us. Tō whāsoi fua. Are you happy with